Hi guys, welcome back to 14s because this podcast is 14s and we are 14s. We used to all be 14, but we're not anymore because that was a year ago. That'll be perfect in like 3 seconds. You'll figure out why. I'm Isabella.
The title. I'm Gloria.
I'm Lauren.
I'm Haley.
Yeah, it was a little delayed. That's okay, guys. That's okay. All right, this episode is about that we have officially had a year of doing this podcast. I was expecting some more response.
Woo, I'm so happy.
There we
go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, life update. I have COVID.
We don't.
It's not great.
Clean the dishes.
I can't go downstairs.
Virtually clean the dishes.
Virtually clean the dishes.
Do not be alarmed. We film on Zoom, so we're not. Isabella, do you have to zoom in for family dinner?
No.
Yeah, you have hourly catch-ups with your whole family where you like Zoom your brother and find out what Fortnite matches he's won for the day, and then you Zoom your dad.
Yeah, and then you Zoom your dad.
That's a normal thing, not just a COVID thing.
No, I just FaceTime them when I need something, and then when they come up to give it to me, I purposely make them stand in my doorway for like 10 minutes so that way I can have some human interaction.
That's weird, right?
So sad. Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna lie.
We love you, Isabella. Feel better.
Speak for
Thank
yourself.
you. Yeah, Lauren was all like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Haley was like, oh, that sucks. Gloria said, ha, you have COVID. Ha, ha,
Why
ha.
would I apologize? I didn't do anything.
The sympathy.
It's kind of funny.
Did we tell you the saga that has been the past 50 minutes?
No, we did not. We should tell them what has happened in the past 50 minutes.
I was asleep.
We finna kick Gloria off the podcast. Goodbye.
I don't think she'd be too mad about that.
You
We're
have
not
slept,
gonna kick her off.
you have slept through maybe 3 episodes for hours.
Yeah, Isabella, you can't talk.
One episode I slept
No,
through.
it was at least 2.
No, it was one, and then the other one, my phone was dead.
I get mad, but I show up, so.
I was 30 minutes off. And
It's not like we just called or texted her once. No.
No.
And for the time I thought it was, I was awake. For the time I thought it was.
Oh.
Where?
I swear I was awake for the AP World Test the time that I thought it was.
So we are gonna start. I want to start with the kind of numbers and fun things. I'll go quickly because this isn't the most entertaining part of the episode, but I think it's cool. And okay, so as of right now, I'm just gonna read off some Anchor stats. So we have 1.8 thousand total plays, which is more than I expected to have after.
Wait, how many plays?
1.8K, so 1,800.
We've
That's-
never heard these statistics.
Is
either.
that a lie? Hey guys,
Oh.
someone might actually be listening.
Yeah,
Hey.
they don't speak English.
Listen. Okay, our top episodes are our first one, Our Story, makes sense. Both of the Ask the Opposite Genders are up there, and Realities of Being
enjoyed
Teenagers and
that.
Dear Girls, which are some of our best episodes. I agree. Those are,
Most of our audience is teenage girls.
yeah, those are like pretty. Speaking of, we have 76% female listeners, 23% male,
It's the wrong
1%
guys.
non-listeners, because
And
there's
nope, not even Jack.
non-binary and not specified have 0%. So I don't
Come on,
know
guys, we love you.
how
We're
we
hoping-
didn't add up to 100.
We love the NBs.
They're so cute. They are.
I agree.
Trans rights.
Did y'all know no pronouns was an option?
Yes.
Gloria.
I learned this last night.
The only other thing I think I want to read is our countries, because that's my favorite part. United States, Canada, the UK, Germany, Kuwait,
Canada.
Kuwait. I'm gonna pronounce these wrong. This is sad. Hong Kong is not a country, but okay. Japan, Brazil, Russia, Mexico, Lebanon, India, Italy, Ireland, South Africa, Australia, Pakistan, Azerbaijan, Belgium, Kenya, Colombia, United Arab Emirates, Thailand, Bangladesh, Spain, Singapore, Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Bahamas, Philippines, Denmark, Bahrain, Austria, Belarus, New Zealand, Mongolia, Myanmar, and most recently, France.
The Mongols. Yeah. Okay, which Khan are we on by now?
Yo, I don't want the Mongols.
Genghis Khan, I have the same person. Temujin, who's next?
We're offending people
Kublai
right
Khan.
now.
How am I offending people? They're from Mongolia, and that is their name.
Are they? The Mongol is the Turkish. Mongols are Turkey.
Oh, Haley.
They're Mongolian.
I know, but the Mongols also reformed the Young Republic of Turks, which turned into the Turkish Republic.
The Mongols were before that.
I know, but afterwards, after the war, once the Mongols were fading out, them like broke off and created the Young Republic of Turks. So Young Turks in the Public of Turks. Turkey. Don't.
So sorry if I butchered the name of your country. I'm very sorry. And
you pronounced the United States, which is really crunchy. Like, it wasn't good.
what?
I said the way you pronounced the United States was really crunchy and not good.
I don't know how to pronounce Azerbaijan.
Can we describe
Algerian?
everything that Lauren says is crunchy from now on?
Okay. Lauren, you were looking real crunchy.
I'm getting bullied.
Lauren, you sound a little crunchy today. Is everything all right?
Stop.
Choir concert, she better not.
Well, yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm not allowed to leave. So whenever my parents leave and go do things, I'm not allowed to like go get food. So then they yell at me for not eating till like 3 p.m. But I'm literally not allowed to.
You have a brother.
He might have COVID too now.
What did he do?
I don't know.
Exists in the same household as Isabella.
Yeah.
Well, her parents don't have it.
Well, her parents are vaccinated.
What is your favorite part about the podcast?
Oh, my favorite part about the podcast is this right here. That's all gonna get cut out.
Yeah.
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 My favorite part. Whenever we are saying things that like if we had a podcast, that would be like more like PG-13, but since our podcast is PG.
So Isabella just said that her favorite part is the part that you guys never hear.
Yeah, I don't
Basically,
know.
me too.
It's funny.
Anime Saran.
What?
Someone posted this and it looks like Saran in an anime.
Oh my god, remember that TikTok that you sent me, Gloria? That was like the kid that looked like Saran that we were gonna replace him with.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
Wait, is that the one you showed me?
I don't
Yeah. So he texted me because I tagged him in it and I said, "You're getting replaced now." And he texted me the other day, and this was like a month ago, and he texted me the other day and he just found it. He's like, "I literally just saw that. Ayo, he's 15 too. WTF how?" And I said, "That's why you're being replaced." He said, "I look like a child now." I said, yes, you do. You always have.
Well, he hasn't left the house, so he hasn't gotten the teenage layer of growth that we have all gotten.
I don't think that's how that works.
Have
We
we
don't get
gotten
from
a
each other.
teenage layer of growth?
I feel like being in the high school made me like different than
It's like an algae. Like what?
than going from 8th grade to 10th grade. Like he missed the whole year of like evolving. He's never like talked to seniors. He's never talked to sophomores. His first year of high school would be sophomore year. That's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
My favorite part, I really, the countries makes me so happy. Like I love it. But also I like that it's because our lives are insanely busy, but like because we put out a podcast every week, it not forces us because it's fun, but we have a reason and we like have to make time for each other to talk.
Unless we don't, then then there's that.
Well, we've put out an episode every week since we started.
Wait, really? We haven't missed a week?
Mm-mm. We don't even skip weeks between seasons. That's why I'm so determined to not miss a week. We had to do 2 teens last week, but it went up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is the first 4 teens episode in a long time.
I know. Did you miss us? Gloria, what's your favorite part?
I agree with y'all. I also really like the red button in the bottom right corner.
The leave button?
Yes, quite enjoy that one.
Gloria,
Gloria!
sometimes I feel an intense burning rage inside of my head for some of the things you say. And this is one of them.
Sometimes I feel as though Gloria is very does not respect what we do.
Hashtag Gloria's abused. Hashtag
No,
live.
hashtag
Someone
Gloria
called me
abusing.
crunchy earlier.
Hashtag 4 teens, maybe 3 teens now. Because I said Isabel
Hashtag
didn't kick
justice
Gloria
for
out.
4 teens.
Hashtag 14 breaking up.
Guys, we don't actually hate each other, I promise.
Don't
No.
make promises you
Oh, are you sure?
Oh, are you sure about that?
Are you sure?
I love you.
I don't. Goodbye to all of you.
Yeah, unnecessary.
I
I'd
just don't
cry
need
when
this
I
to
edit
mess
this
with my
episode.
head. I love you all.
Okay.
Peace and love. And I
Okay. Do you think it's made us closer friends?
I mean, I feel like talking with someone for an hour once or
Okay,
twice.
why can't you just literally say, yes, it made us closer friends because we got to know each other more and expand ourselves? No, you have to say, well, I mean, anyone would get closer with someone. Come on. Just love us.
I felt like
That's all I
no
want.
one
I just want affection.
Oh my gosh, of course, shotties.
God, I literally hate you.
This is so bad.
This is so bad. Okay, I think that the podcast has strengthened our like friendship a little bit, but I also think that it's added another level to our friendship where it's like we're now business partners too, and we have to learn how to rotate.
Our
Businesses
business partner.
have to make money.
Gloria, this is strike 2. You get 3. That's how baseball works.
Oh man.
This episode was good. Gloria, your
Stop
unicorn
flopping your unicorn at
is
me.
going to be decapitated.
Its neck is
It also looks a little crusty. Like, what has happened to that unicorn?
So she's crusty, I'm crunchy.
I've had it since I went to Universal, so it's like 8 years old.
Okay.
Unicorn with a mohawk.
It's so fluffy.
I'm gonna die. Okay. What was the hardest part about the podcast?
This.
Waking up.
Coexisting with someone who is disrespectful.
Waking up. You better agree.
Yeah.
Mine's been
Doing all the work.
Probably doing all, yeah.
Doing all the work.
making time. Okay, so with the way editing works, the actual editing is kind of fun and like that's cool. But then the exporting, I can't be on my phone for like.
Like Lauren did everything, but Haley was like, I don't want to edit anymore, and Isabel was like, I don't want to do the YouTube.
No, that's not what happened. I asked Lauren if she could take over the YouTube for like a month so I could get my stuff together. And then we just never had the conversation again. And I think it actually ended up being easier if she was in control of the YouTube. So
For you.
no,
For
you have to send it like 15 times. But Lauren, if you would like me to take back over the YouTube, I can.
No,
I'm
you're
not
totally
taking back
fine.
over editing, so I'm
It's
sorry.
just like giving you.
I just bring my presence, and that's enough.
That's all I ask.
See,
I don't-
Lauren loves me.
most of the
I
time.
love you.
Lauren
Okay.
sends me reels and tells me she loves me all the time. You know what I get from Gloria?
Nothing.
Did you do this homework assignment? Do you know the answer to number blank and blank? And then the closest thing I get is a TikTok that's like people who send you answers all the time. Peace and love on the planet Earth. And I'm like, oh, it's fine. Let's just crush capitalism together.
Okay.
Lauren is losing her mind.
She's literally dancing with it. Okay, we had a tango in the musical, and there was no rose in either of our mouths, and that was a missed opportunity.
Well, it was because of the masks.
Yeah. Or just stick it through your nose.
Oh.
Well, the mask covers your nose too.
I mean, like out the sides. Oh,
I could like put it through the side of the mask. Like. Okay. The next. So yeah, hardest part has been there's not like hours at a time. That sounds so dramatic, but for like an hour and a half, I can't be on my phone. It has to be uploading. And I'm a teenager. I'm glued to my phone.
Kids these days.
On your phone. Okay, can you like not do this? Okay, yesterday someone switched around where the food and water bowl were, so I dumped the food into the water bowl.
Yeah, you heard it here, folks. Gloria eats out of a food and water bowl instead of normal plates and cups.
They don't eat with normal plates at her house. They use paper.
That's normal.
Because you know what? Dishes are difficult.
Okay. What so what has been your favorite episode we've ever done?
I don't.
Hot takes.
Hot takes was fun. I really liked the Who Knows Us Better with the guys. That one was funny.
Why
That was
did you
so
like
bad because
that?
they didn't know anything.
Oh.
I'm scrolling through looking for I liked I liked our game series. That one was fun.
I also really liked the first girls and guys ask each other questions because like I was like with Gloria at her house whenever we filmed that one.
It was so raw. The other ones we were like out of questions.
Yeah, that one was funny.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like Saran's comment, like cheated on her with the ground.
That was so
that
funny.
remains the funniest thing that anybody has ever said.
Okay, little like personality trait about Saran. Like he like his funniest moments are like you wouldn't hear them unless you like were listening. He'll just say something and you're like, wait.
Stuff works.
Wait, that was
you really gotta listen to hear him.
okay. Whatever.
No, I get what she's saying. Saran makes comments like when he thinks that nobody is listening, but if you are listening, oh
It's
man,
so funny.
Oh, also a fun personality trait of Saran is that he can't read the room ever.
No, not at all. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Throwing up, and Saran goes, "I found this on Reddit."
I was throwing up and sobbing on the bathroom floor, literally sick, like dying, so upset, like sobbing. Death upon me, waiting for it to come. I started seeing the light.
And she was like, guys, I threw up. And oh my gosh.
And yeah.
That was a moment.
And so yeah, and so she was just like, guys, I'm sick, like I got sick, I don't feel good. And Saran goes, look what I found on Reddit.
Oh no, I'm not taking this pity snap, Gloria.
What a kind soul.
This is when you snap me. This is the first time you snapped me since 7:31 on Tuesday. Do you understand that it's Friday?
If we're not having a conversation, I have no motivation to open the snap.
I feel like that's rude. That's a lie. You're always on Snap.
Okay.
So.
Unpopular opinion, our social media episode was bad.
Yes, it was because you didn't have any.
I didn't have any. So that's my least favorite. What was your guys' least favorite?
What did we talk about?
Social media was my least favorite.
I don't remember us having one.
It was one of our very first
ones. Haley, what's your least favorite episode we've done? Or did you say favorite? I forget.
My favorite episodes have probably been like the quiz ones we do.
Yeah, those are fun. Where Gloria was a booger frog.
Yeah, and then any of the ones where we like, I don't know.
did homework during the podcast or like things I needed to, or the Instagram. So when we did the quizzes, I had to actually actively be doing something. I couldn't just talk while being on my phone. So I didn't like, they were fun, but I was always like 7 things during the podcast. No, I can't.
My least favorite episode, I wasn't a big fan of the stereotypes and cancel culture one.
Yeah, some of our early episodes were weird. The Our Story one, Haley edited it and I edited it, like, again. And so it's kind of choppy. So if you've listened to that one, sorry about the audio on that. Our Spotlight series was really fun. I liked that one.
Oh, that will be the bane of my existence for the rest of my life.
The Dead Flower, my goodness.
Shut up.
I don't think I'm interesting. So I was just like,
Oh my God. You are interesting. We love you. You're a good part of life. Stop it. I'm going to give you the third strike.
Aggressive positivity.
I gotta go, guys.
No, Gloria. Stop it.
I've
There's
been-
less than a minute. So, Haley, what was your favorite episode, Haley? I
The
mean, you
quiz
said favorite. What was your
ones.
least favorite?
Probably any of the ones that we were gave like advice to like girls or boys. Like I really didn't like those ones.
I
Really?
love those ones. I felt so helpful. And they're very popular.
They are really popular, which is funny.
I didn't like the favorites episode.
Really. I don't remember that episode enough.
I like we always like we watch famous YouTubers, obviously. So we wanted to do what they do, but no one cares what my favorite Starbucks drink is. And then we did like favorite mask, which like is very fitting, but we couldn't actually show it. So we were just like, it has green stars. I feel like the mental health one we didn't do justice, and I feel like
we could do it better. I agree. I think what I liked that one. It felt very real.
who gave me the audacity?
Ask each other questions. I love it. Okay. Yeah, I think that with like the mental health one, I felt very real. It felt like we were being honest, but it also felt like we were holding back a little. And so I think we covered stress and anxiety. I think we could do some other aspects of mental health. I think we could do it again from a different angle. So I think that might be like, if you're interested.
I feel like every human being either has depression or anxiety or knows someone really closely that has depression or anxiety. So like, I don't think we're the right people to bring light to it because like,
Right. I think it's just,
it makes me tired. I'm stressed. Like, you know, I don't think we're saying anything anyone's never heard, but like Colleen Ballinger did one on like dermatillomania, like something that like people haven't heard of as in depth. And like we don't have any of those, so I guess we can't really, but like I don't know. I just felt like we were like privileged suburban kids just being like, obviously like our problems are real. I just don't think we needed to like share them to the whole internet and explain mental health as not professionals and as 14-year-olds.
right.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I just remember, I don't know, the feedback we received on that episode. Well, I personally received on that episode was interesting.
I think like, I want to seem real, but I don't think we're like the people on the internet that seem unreal. So I don't think we like needed to like not flex our mental health, but like, I don't know, just be like, we have this. Now we're relatable. Like, I know that wasn't our purpose. I don't know.
I get it though. Oh my god, my hair is something else.
I feel like an
I
astronaut.
think it wasn't meant to be informative because yeah, like there's mental health everywhere. I think it was just meant to be like, again, real, like just kind of like honest.
I don't really remember it that well, but I feel like we weren't.
I think we were pretty open about it.
No
actually.
one wanted to like sit on their thing and like actually talk about it. We were all like, just sometimes like doing schoolwork is hard. You don't have the motivation to do it, which is true. But I don't think
I feel like we didn't want to get into like the details of like
I don't think we've like gotten into it with each other.
yeah. I don't
and,
think that like
We've had a couple conversations, but it doesn't come up on like a daily basis.
Well, like
have
you've had
conversation-
couple conversations, but I don't know what the other ones, and you don't know what I like have left to say.
Yeah.
and like we have conversations about like mental health and stuff, and they're fine conversations, but they just I feel like we all kind of get a little like nervous of like the reaction from other people, so we're not always like 100% honest, which is okay, like we don't have to be, but so I think that it would have been it's difficult to do that
Because like no one wants anyone to worry.
mm-hmm.
And so like the more you say, the more like people like worry about you or like censor you.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if people think like people were like, this is not me trying to be like, but Lauren was like, we're gonna have a surprise party for you. We're gonna stress you out. Like I don't want to be a ball of stress or something. Like I don't know. I don't want to be like seen as like, oh,
My biggest fear and the thing I hate the most is anyone ever thinking of me as fragile or weak. So that's why I don't like, I guess, share a lot, because the more I let someone in, the more it's like they're gonna see me and that stuff, and they're gonna think me as weak and fragile, and I cannot handle that. So
And I
I'm not weak or I'm fragile. I'm a big girl. I can handle my stuff, but like I cannot think about anyone ever thinking of me of weak or fragile or like any of that, because it makes me like upset.
Because I'm like, I'm going through a rough patch. People be like, I need you on this earth. And I'm like, I wasn't gonna leave it, but thank you. Like,
Well, like, it's one of those things where, like, okay, Isaac and I were talking, and we were just like, and he asked me how I was doing, like, mentally. And I was like, listen, even if I was doing the worst I had ever been, or if I had a minor inconvenience in my life, you're going to give me the exact same response. So, like, I just kind of told, like, my new thing is, like, if I'm not being okay, like, I'll just be like, listen, I'm not that great, but, like, I'll get there. I'll get to being great. So I'm going to need people to stop worrying about me.
I just say good. I've given up.
It's like, yeah, it's a weird. I think that our group in particular has kind of we've had specific conversations that have unlocked some things. And I think I would hope we know more about each other and like where we stand and how we're doing than, our random friends in English class.
But you won't tell us diddly squat.
I tell you more than I tell everybody else. I think it's kind of relative, because it's like, okay, well, maybe I don't tell you as much as the most like oversharing person in the world, but if you ask a question, I answer. And if,
some really cryptic answers.
I try.
Now the mental health issue.
I know, we kind of got into this episode.
Yeah, we are awful at talking about mental health, so we probably should have not made that episode, but we did. So
okay, Lola, I gotta zoom there in like 10 minutes. You cannot sit there. There's probably like a conversation we need to have later.
yeah, like that's something that like our group needs to deal with. But
overall, let's say like one thing the podcast has kind of changed, and just like this year, what's
changed like personally for us?
Yeah, like what has it affected you? Has just something little?
I'll
go first. I think my public speaking has gotten better, and I'm more aware, not every day, but I'm more aware of my articulation of saying like, so, then, okay, a lot, which I still do on the podcast, but because I'm doing it on the podcast, I notice it when I'm editing. And so then I don't do it as much in person is what I kind of have noticed. And then also it's been very inspiring to see, I think, confidence boosting a little bit, because who knew that like doing this podcast, we'd get to 1.8K. I know that's not a lot, but for a year and for being very inexperienced and, I'm pretty proud of it. So that's my little.
I'm getting dressed under my comfy.
Yeah, I think that this just like overall has like, I don't know, it's given me like my fun facts, when people are like, oh, what's like your name and one fun fact about yourself? Like, I didn't know that we had over 1,000 plays. Like, that's like my.
We're almost at 2,000.
I'm too embarrassed. I never tell people unless I have
either, but I think I'm going to now. Like, I feel like with over 1,000 plays, like, I don't know, like, especially since like the podcast that like my dad has for like his club, like they only have like 100 plays in total.
Every year, I'm like, I'm going to use the jewelry business as my fun fact, and then people will know it and then follow it, and then boom. And I never do. I just say dance because I get embarrassed.
I don't have any fun facts.
Well, this is one.
We gave you a fun fact.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Current event and then advice. Current event. It is about vaccinations for COVID-19.
Nah, for smallpox.
Yes. We're actually going to talk about polio. No.
Not polio.
So basically we could get vaccinated.
Not yet.
Kind of.
It's still pending.
Yeah, we are very, very near.
My bathroom guys
Okay,
never came.
on the predictions for 2021, I put May 15th, Lauren put May 12th, and Haley said May 19th for us getting vaccinated. But then Isabella goes, that's way too early, so we all changed it to September.
Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm gonna get vaccinated probably May 19th.
I'm supposed to get vaccinated May 15th.
You are?
Yeah,
How?
because it's 15 and 9 months. My mom called the place.
And so I told my mom when she can schedule mine for like May 12th or something. So blame
Make our
Isabella.
predictions come true.
I still think like our first one counts because
I do too, yeah.
mostly because it was right.
Yeah.
Me being just wrong.
Yep.
I kept it in the episode, so I think it counts. Okay. So yeah, that's really exciting. We have approximately 44% of the population with 1 shot and 31% with 2, so fully vaccinated. And we're starting to see some things, starting to be able to, oh, okay, so your parents are all vaccinated, mine are too. Maybe we can start to open things up a little bit, getting excited for the summer, seeing some potential, and feeling really overall grateful for, being able to maybe get out of this kind of awful isolation a little more.
Yes, except for the fact that I got COVID.
Well,
No.
How did I go a year without getting COVID? And then suddenly it was just like, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Don't get it, guys.
you're a special one, Isabella.
Sure.
Okay, so that's our current event. Just a little get vaccinated if you can, because not only does it help you, it helps the people around you. And yeah, be the bigger person, get a vaccine. Yay. Okay, advice?
I'll go first. My advice is that yes, people are getting vaccinated and everything, but like we still have to make sure that we are taking things seriously and wearing our masks out, because obviously, like just because people are getting vaccinated doesn't mean the whole world is immune to it. Exhibit A. So yeah, just make sure you're still wearing your mask, even if you are vaccinated. Please wear your mask because you could still. Yeah, just like protect people. Wear your mask.
I agree. My advice is going to be self-reflection. Do it. Yeah, the end. No, whether it's looking back at, I don't know if you write in a diary, like your entries from a year ago, or talking about just look back, kind of see how you've grown, see how you've changed, because I think it's a good thing to kind of track your progress and see where you've been, where you're going, what you're on track to, that kind of thing. And it's actually kind of fun. Also, go check the link in the descriptions and follow our social and check out our website, find a new platform you want to listen to on, maybe check out our YouTube because it has YouTube short. Guess whose? It's mine. And you should go listen to it. Haley, what is your advice?
Just like if you're having a rough time, know that like it's only a couple weeks or a couple months or whatever, and it will all get better. And there's just like always something out there that will be better and that you should think about before you. I don't know. It just will get better.
Good luck on your AP tests. That is my advice.
Oh yeah, if you are taking AP tests, you are gonna do it awesomely, guys. You're gonna do great. Even though I won't be taking mine until June 3rd. Yay. Yay. I do get to get to take it at home though. That's kind of nice.
Is it paper pencil or online?
It is online at home and there's no cameras. So it's literally, it locks you in on this like website thing, but it's all on the honor system.
What the heck?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Who made this rule?
College board when they realized it'd be kind of invasive to film you taking your test.
Or they could just make you come into school.
Yeah, they could, but they didn't.
What, Gloria, did you say yours?
I said do good on your AP test.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys. We are gonna say goodbye for today. Thank you for making this year a successful one of the podcast. We love you all, and we're looking forward to another great year. Bye, podcast shotties.